The desert may look empty, but it's alive with secrets. Beneath the blistering sun and shifting sands, some of the strangest and toughest animals on Earth thrive where few others can survive. From lizards that drink water through their skin, to foxes with ears bigger than their heads, to predators armed with deadly venom, the desert is full of creatures designed to endure the impossible. These animals are more than survivors. They are masters of extremes, adapting to one of the harshest environments on our planet. Today, we'll uncover 5 of the most incredible desert animals you didn't know existed. In the deserts of the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia lurks a creature that looks like it belongs in nightmares, the camel spider. Despite its name, it's not a true spider at all, but a member of a group called solifuges. With long legs, powerful jaws, and a body that can reach up to 6 inches in length, this predator has fueled myths and legends for centuries. Many stories exaggerate its size, claiming it can chase down camels or even humans. In truth, the camel spider is fast, able to sprint nearly 10 miles per hour across the sand, but it doesn't hunt people. Instead, it uses its enormous jaws to take down insects, small lizards, and even rodents. Those jaws, known as chelicerae, are strong enough to shear through flesh and crush exoskeletons with ease. What makes the camel spider so unsettling is its behavior. During the hottest part of the day, it hides beneath rocks or burrows to escape the scorching sun. But at night, it emerges, prowling silently across the sand in search of prey. Its speed and agility allow it to overpower creatures larger than itself, delivering a bone-crunching bite that quickly subdues its victims. Despite its fearsome reputation, the camel spider is not venomous. Its bite can be painful, but it lacks the toxins of scorpions or snakes. Instead, it relies on brute strength, tearing its food apart with those massive jaws before consuming it. To locals who encounter them, their speed, size, and alien appearance have made them the subject of countless desert tales, some claiming they scream, others insisting they can leap great distances. The truth is stranger than the myths. The camel spider is a survivor. In an environment where the heat alone can kill, it has adapted to thrive. By hiding from the sun, hunting with precision, and using its unmatched speed, it has carved out a place in one of the harshest landscapes on Earth. Neither spider nor scorpion, this creature is a reminder of how the desert produces predators unlike anywhere else. Hidden beneath rocks and sand in deserts from North Africa to the Middle East lives a creature that commands both fear and respect, the deathstalker scorpion. At first glance, it may not look intimidating. This scorpion is only a few inches long, with a pale yellow body that blends seamlessly with the desert floor. But appearances are deceiving, because this small predator is armed with one of the most potent venoms in the animal kingdom. The deathstalker's sting delivers a cocktail of neurotoxins designed to paralyze and overwhelm its prey. Insects, spiders, and even small lizards stand little chance against its lightning-fast strike. For humans, a sting is rarely fatal, but it can cause excruciating pain, muscle spasms, and even dangerous complications for the very young or elderly. Its venom is so complex that scientists are studying it for potential medical uses, from cancer treatments to new painkillers. But the deathstalker is more than just a living syringe. It is a master of survival. The desert is a place where water is scarce and food is unpredictable. Yet this scorpion has adapted to endure. It conserves energy by remaining still for long periods, waiting for the right moment to strike. At night, when the temperature drops and prey becomes active, it emerges to hunt, guided by tiny sensory hairs that detect even the faintest vibrations in the sand. Its translucent body also has another secret. Under ultraviolet light, it glows an eerie blue-green. Scientists are still unsure why scorpions fluoresce, but in the moonlit desert, it gives the deathstalker an almost ghostly presence, as if it were a spirit wandering the dunes. This glow has only added to the scorpion's mystique, making it a symbol of danger and mystery in desert cultures for centuries. Despite its reputation, the deathstalker is not aggressive. Like most scorpions, it prefers to avoid conflict, using its stinger only when hunting or threatened. Yet the power it carries within its small frame makes it one of the most formidable creatures in the desert. The deathstalker scorpion reminds us that in the desert, survival often comes not from size or strength, but from deadly precision. In this harsh, unforgiving land, it is both a predator and a warning, proof that danger can come in the smallest of forms. In the vast deserts of North Africa, a small figure darts across the sand, leaving tiny footprints in its wake. With oversized ears and a coat the color of pale sand, the fennec fox is one of the desert's most charming survivors. At first glance, it looks fragile, but every feature of this animal is a finely tuned adaptation to life in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The fennec fox's enormous ears, often half the length of its body, are more than just adorable. They serve as powerful heat regulators, allowing excess warmth to escape and keeping the animal cool beneath the blazing desert sun. At the same time, these ears are extremely sensitive, able to detect the faintest sounds of insects moving underground or rodents burrowing just beneath the surface. For the fennec, its ears are both a survival tool and a hunting weapon. Despite its small size, usually weighing less than 4 pounds, the fennec fox is a skilled hunter. At night, when the desert cools, it emerges to stalk beetles, lizards, and small mammals. Its sharp senses and lightning-quick reflexes make it a formidable predator in miniature. Yet it is also an opportunist, feeding on fruits and roots when prey is scarce. This flexible diet ensures that the fennec can survive even when the desert is at its most unforgiving. Unlike the solitary predators of the desert, fennec foxes are highly social. They live in family groups, carving intricate burrow systems into the sand, where they shelter from the day's heat. These underground homes can stretch for dozens of feet and provide protection not only from the sun, but also from larger predators. Inside, the temperature remains far cooler than the surface, a natural air conditioning system created by instinct and teamwork. The fennec fox is more than a survivor. It is a symbol of resilience. While other animals rely on venom or strength, the fennec thrives through cooperation, intelligence, and finely honed adaptations. Its playful nature and striking appearance have even made it a cultural icon, celebrated in folklore and admired worldwide. In the silence of the desert night, when the stars blaze above, the fennec fox moves effortlessly through the dunes. Small, resourceful, and endlessly adaptable, it proves that in nature, survival is not always about size or power. Sometimes, it belongs to those who can turn hardship into harmony. Half buried in the sand, with only its eyes and the tips of its horns showing, the desert horned viper is a master of ambush. Found in the deserts of North Africa and the Middle East, this snake has evolved to disappear almost completely into its environment. With sandy-colored scales and distinctive horn-like projections above its eyes, it looks like a creature sculpted by the desert itself. The horned viper is not a large snake, usually reaching just 2 feet in length, but it is highly effective. When prey like lizards, birds, or rodents pass by, the viper strikes with astonishing speed. Its fangs deliver a venom that quickly incapacitates, giving the snake time to swallow its victim whole. For a small predator, efficiency is everything, and the horned viper is built for precision. What makes this snake even more fascinating is its unique method of movement. Instead of slithering in the usual way, it uses a technique called sidewinding, lifting its body and pushing itself sideways across the sand. This strange looping motion not only helps it move quickly, but also keeps minimal contact with the scorching ground, preventing its body from overheating. Watching a horned viper sidewind across a dune is like seeing a ribbon of life glide effortlessly over the desert's surface. Its horns remain a mystery. Some scientists suggest they help protect its eyes from blowing sand, while others believe they serve as camouflage, breaking up the outline of its head. Whatever their purpose, they give the viper a distinctive, almost mythical appearance, one that has earned it a place in desert folklore. Despite its venom, the desert horned viper is not aggressive. It prefers to stay hidden, relying on stealth and surprise rather than confrontation. When threatened, however, it produces a chilling warning. It rubs its scales together, creating a rasping hiss that echoes across the sand. a sound that has startled travelers for centuries. In the desert, survival belongs to those who can remain unseen, patient, and efficient. The horned viper embodies these traits perfectly, a creature of silence and sand. It waits, unmoving, until the right moment arrives. Then, in the blink of an eye, it strikes. A reminder that in the desert, danger often hides just beneath the surface. In the red deserts of Australia lives a creature that looks more like a tiny dragon than a lizard. The thorny devil, also called the thorny dragon, is covered from head to tail in sharp, spiny scales that make it look nearly unapproachable. At only 8 inches long, it's not a giant, but its appearance is enough to intimidate. Every inch of its body has evolved to survive in one of the harshest landscapes on Earth. Its most striking feature is its armor. The thorny devil's spines are not just for protection, they also help it gather water. When dew collects on its skin or raindrops fall, tiny grooves between the scales channel the moisture directly to its mouth. In a place where water is scarce, this ability can mean the difference between life and death. The thorny devil is also a master of camouflage. Its skin is mottled with shades of brown, yellow, and red that blend perfectly with the desert sand and rocks. When still, it looks less like an animal and more like a piece of the landscape itself. To avoid predators, it even has a false head on the back of its neck. When threatened, it lowers its real head and presents the fake one, tricking attackers into striking the wrong target. Despite its fearsome appearance, the thorny devil is a specialist feeder. Its diet consists almost entirely of ants, thousands of them each day. With a sticky tongue and endless patience, it waits near ant trails and devours them by the mouthful. This narrow diet means the thorny devil must constantly be on the move, following the shifting paths of its prey across the desert. Life in such an extreme environment demands efficiency, and the thorny devil has perfected it. Its slow, jerky movements make it difficult to spot, and when the temperature rises, it burrows into the sand to stay cool. By blending armor, camouflage, and resourcefulness, it has become one of the desert's most unique survivors. The thorny devil may look like a monster, but in reality it is a marvel of adaptation. From harvesting water through its skin to tricking predators with clever deception, this lizard shows that even in the most unforgiving places on Earth, evolution finds ingenious ways to endure. If you enjoyed discovering these incredible desert animals, make sure to like this video and subscribe to NatureScope for more journeys into the wild. There are countless creatures still waiting to be uncovered, and we'll explore them together.